Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder. We're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they won their last contest, that game against Toronto.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Ezail Iverson. Nerlens Noel is out there with Thompson. Then there's Okafor. Now here's Durant. Passes it to Cantor. And Waiters has it in the corner. 3 on the clock. Augustine, no luck. And Greg, how about DJ Augustine on the roller coaster ride last season, beginning in Detroit, ending up in a very creditable position with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
And a lot of that was because Jennings was so inconsistent for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
Now here is Augustine. The drive by Cantor. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Started by Augustine. Pass to Noel. Tries from 10. Bank shot. No good. On defense, Philadelphia. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
An East-West showdown. Only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first. Offensively, 1 of 4 to start. They're still trying to find their stroke.
Over to the left wing. Okafor, the pass to Iverson. For 3. That's good. Iverson's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Augustine with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point they didn't want to bring the ball up the floor. And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Lets it go from the wing, and he can't bank that one in. The Thunder have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Inside. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Augustine. And so here is Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Kicks it to Thompson. Iverson left side. Lets it go from deep. Again, Iverson missing.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And Augustine kicks to Ibaka. Hits the three-point bomb. Ibaka's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Okafor with the screen on Augustine. Dishes it to Thompson. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Well, let's take a look at where Philadelphia ended up rank-wise in the league last year. First in steals, 4th in blocks. And they were one of the top 10 teams in the league at scoring points off turnovers. I'd call them a very opportunistic team.
And I really feel like they fed off their pressure defense. You mentioned all the steals. That got them out in the open court and created easy opportunities offensively.
Now here's Durant. 29 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
The 76ers trail by 6.
Listen, playing Western Conference teams is never easy. And for the 76ers last year, it got downright ugly. Some games against the West, they just didn't stand any chance.
Here's Cantor. He's definitely not pleased how he played against Washington. Screen by Ibaka. Durant dishes to Cantor. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Cantor's got 6 points. A lot of blowouts for Philly last year against the West, as you talked about, Greg. Only managed to take 6 wins in their 30 games Clark out of conference.
And Kevin, that was tied for the fewest wins against the West in the league. But again, no surprise with Philadelphia because they really were focused on developing young talent there.
And Philadelphia has possession after Enes Kanter's basket. Out to Thompson, looking to end the run. Here's Iverson. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Iverson's got his second bucket of the night.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Augustine passes to Durant. To the inside, and Ibaka kicks to Waiters. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical, dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Noel. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Thompson outside. No good on the triple. The Thunder leading by 9. Augustine with it. Iverson picks him up. Now here is Augustine. Trying to find Kanter. Gets it to him. Knocked away. And the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Kanter's got 8 points.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Robert Covington's checked in for Thompson. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Billy Donovan for a moment. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway.
And Philadelphia has possession. 11-point game. Okafor dishes to Iverson. That's good. Iverson's got 7 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And Augustine kicks to Ibaka. Outside Durant to the left wing. Oh, wide open look here for Ibaka. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Nick Collison's checked in for the Thunder. Roberson comes in for Waiters. The Thunder leading by 10. Here's Augustine. They set the pick. Outside Durant, shot clock at 5. Lets it go. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Durant.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Iverson. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. It's Boozer missing.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And here's Augustine. The shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Cannon. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. There's the dish to Covington. 8 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Thunder leading by 12. Now Augustine. He kicks it to Collison. To the paint. Okafor grabs the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Iverson outside. He dishes it to Boozer. Covington passes to Iverson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Iverson's got 10 points in the game.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Roberson. Durant wide open. He fires. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Cannon kicks to Covington. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own head. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
To the middle. Here's Boozer. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Boozer's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Robertson dishes to Collison. The pass to Durant. Takes the 3. And the Thunder another 3.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
String music scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now here's Iverson. He's got 10. Covington's shot is off.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
McGarry's checked in for the Thunder. And he sinks the second. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Marshall with it. Feeds it to Boozer. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Passes it to Collison. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Marshall. And that's not going to go. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Thunder lead by 16. And will return shortly.